some of the emotion. This is a few moments ago after the game. Ben Roethlisberger and his center, Mr. Pouncey, and the tear coming down the eye of Ben, Marquise Pouncey, and Juju Smith-Schuster, and that summed it up. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers, a team that was favored to win tonight. All right. Hold on. There's a saying that I hear people say a lot. I heard it before when the 16-0 Patriots lost in the Super Bowl to the New York Giants. Heard it before when the Warriors were up 3-1, and lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers, led by LeBron James, the only man in NBA history to come back from a 3-1 deficit in the NBA Finals and win the NBA Finals MVP. I heard it then. Heard a lot of times when a big mighty force in sports or in anything comes crashing down. The saying is, "Oh, how the mighty have fallen." Oh, how the mighty have fallen. In my last video, I expressed how much despair, so to speak, I have for the Tennessee Titans. And as a Ravens fan, or as anybody else, or other Ravens fan, you'll understand what I mean. It started in the early 2000s, back when it was Ray Lewis versus Eddie George. And all the way to now, when it's, the headliner is Derrick Henry versus Lamar Jackson, right? There's always been different rivalries and different hate towards other teams as a Baltimore Ravens fan. Patriots, that's more of a respectful hate sort of thing. I feel like everybody hate the Ravens for different reasons. Hate the Patriots for different reasons. Most of them are for cheating or whatever, or exploiting the game or whatever. But I have a respectful hate towards him because I know, well, when Tom Brady was there, I knew that we had to go through them to at some point get to the Super Bowl. And a few times we had to. One time we lost, but that's neither here nor there. In the AFC Championship game, we lost the AFC Championship. But we lost, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get the point, right? Now what's becoming the Chiefs, I see them as the old Patriots. A respectful hate, but I know I have to go through that light-skinned boy up in Kansas City and them other fast boys to get to where we want to go, which is the Super Bowl, right? I have some hate towards the Browns. Not necessarily due to the history of them, you know, picking up and leaving Baltimore. Well, the Colts left Baltimore, but the Browns, you know, left and came here. It was the Browns and turned to the Ravens. But y'all already know the history of that, right? But the Browns always seem to be the little brother of the whole AFC North anyway. Bengals, my hate towards them is solely due to late season playoff ending games. Y'all know what I mean. But there's only one. And I mean one team that I truly hate, that I have little to no respect for. There is only one. And that, for my entire life of being on this earth, has always been the Pittsburgh Steelers. Always been. Back when it was Troy Polamalu, Hines Ward, you know, just legends facing off against the Ravens in the Flacco era. You know, Woody Harrison was there, James Harrison was there. I'm drawing a blank right now, and obviously Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell. Oh my God, the matchups with AB. A lot of people forget about Heath, also the tight end for them. He was a good player, but I hated all of them. Raiders and Steelers games always brung that, just that out of you when you watching it. It's just you didn't like nothing about the other team, like nothing the way they dress, nothing, just nothing about them. I actually truly hate it. This season, we should have beat these bum ass niggas twice. You can go back on my Twitter early in the year, around October, November. I literally said to other Steelers fans that this team, particularly this offense, is average at best. This was when they was on the long winning streak. They got to 11-0. 11-0. And I was saying, these boys are not as good as you might think. Oh, everybody had the power rankings. Everybody had a 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I never seen them under number 2 until they lost. I never seen it until then. But I knew these boys was trash. I knew it. Granted, they lost to a team with no name. That first loss. Then they lost to a team that only had about 2 wins in the Cincinnati Bengals. Then obviously, they lost to the Browns at the end of the season. Also, they lost to the Bills. I can't forget about that. They also lost to the Bills. No. I wanted to face them again just to give them the same treatment the Browns gave them last night, and boy. The TikTok boys, man. The TikTok boys will never let you down. Never let you down. Juju dancing on the logo. Lost every game. Chase Claypool. What he say? He said, losing. Never heard of her. Well, you sure must have met her and got very acquainted. I think you're gonna marry the bitch. I think you're gonna marry her. Cause goddamn, you gotta be hitting her by now. Y'all been going on a few dates, you know. And Juju, Mr. Corvette, the Corvette that has no wheels and sitting on bricks. That Corvette. He said the Browns are just the same old Browns. The Browns are just the same old Browns. By the way, if y'all can't see that box score, I just want to let y'all know that the Steelers were down 28-0. 28-0 in the first quarter. Oh. After weeks of doing these little TikToks, weeks of dancing on the little logo, you know what I'm saying? Hop the motherfucking jet like Jet. But hey, look, I want you to do Pittsburgh says I want you to hop on that same jet like Jet and go home. I want you to hop on that same jet like Jet and watch the rest of these playoffs. How the hell you go 11-0 you win 11 straight games, 11-0? Y'all cried. Oh, y'all cried. Just cried so bad when the Ravens had COVID and the game kept rescheduling, kept doing all that crying, saying that the NFL is catering to the Baltimore Ravens. But y'all still played a COVID-riddled Baltimore Ravens where 20 starters were not even playing. And y'all still almost lost that game. Y'all still only won that game by what, 4 or 5 points? Against the COVID Baltimore Ravens? The main talker, Eric Ebron, this boy Eric Ebron's hilarious. But somebody that talks so much, this boy can't catch the damn ball to save his life. LeBron James tweeted something about the Browns. And then Eric Ebron right under that tweet said what they gonna do. When they was 8-3, he said, where they going? I'm pretty sure LeBron James tweet basically referenced or alluded to 8-3 Browns are going places. Eric Ebron said, well, where are they going? Where are they going? Huh? Eric Ebron said, where are the Browns going? They go into the next round while y'all, hold on, man. Hold on, here. These y'all go to that locker room, right? This is y'all doing right now, right? Y'all putting y'all shit, right? Y'all taking y'all shit, right? Right. Y'all take. Oh no, I can't put this in the bag, man. Shout out to LJ, man. Shout out to LJ, man. Shout out to LJ. But the point of it is, You're putting all your shit in the bag from your locker and getting the fuck out. Cause the season's over. The season is over. And I hope Eric Ebron stay on the Pittsburgh Steelers so that way we can see another year of them being trash at the tight end position. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Whoa, you boys suck. And Ben, I don't want to see you crying. Four turnovers, 4 picks. Oh, man. Oh, I loved every second of it. Oh, I just loved every second of it. Yeah! 11-0, right? Yeah, that boy's so good. That boy's so good, right? Yeah! Juju, he want to be a #1 receiver, right? Right? At the AB left, we thought, oh, Juju ready to take off, right? James Conner, the league's new running back, the best. He's up and coming at the Le'Veon left, right? Yeah, man, the boy's so good. $48-37. This game was way worse than what the score indicated, by the way. It really felt like 48 to Nathan. They really scored. You know, the Browns were letting up at the end because the Steelers pretty much quit, then came back to life, you know what I'm saying? But nobody really cared. Nobody really cared. How you get embarrassed by a team that hasn't won a playoff game since the 90s? Before I was born. Y'all got embarrassed by that team at home. At home. Steelers fans, I want y'all to hear me. I want y'all to hear me good, okay? I want y'all to hear me, and I want y'all to hear me good. Y'all fucking suck. I knew it all along. It's just nice seeing y'all fall flat on your fucking face. It's real nice to see y'all get just beat to shit on national television last night. That shit was embarrassing. As a Steelers fan, how do you feel, huh? After talking all that shit, being undefeated. Oh yeah, I seen y'all tweeting every single win. Oh, I saw y'all reposting every single win y'all had. All the stats, all of it. I seen it all. Where y'all go? Where did y'all go? I haven't seen a Steelers fan in so long. Have they gone missing? I wonder if they have also gone missing with Derrick Henry. The missing persons report was filed yesterday for Derrick Henry. We need to file missing persons reports for Steelers fans because we cannot find them. It's urgent. I need to talk to them. It's urgent. Please, if you can find a Steelers fan, please direct them towards me. I have a few questions I would like to ask. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. My final note on the Steelers: what goes around comes around. The thing that kicked this TikTok thing off was after a fateful day in Baltimore, Maryland. This also kicked off a trend that everybody is now doing in spite of the Pittsburgh Steelers. They made a video in the Baltimore Ravens locker room after they won. You know what I'm saying? At Baltimore. They made it in our locker room. Right? And it's been my mantra every single time I end off my video. And I'm pretty sure by now y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'll leave you with this. I'll leave y'all with this. Pittsburgh! How you let them walk in your trap, take over your trap? Yeah, walk in your trap, take over your trap. I see you bitches next year, man.
Take off your trap. Walk in your trap, take off your trap.